Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Carrie and today I'm doing my January TBR. Crazy to think that it's already 2019 because I'm still not sure what happened in 2018, but outside of that, I have a couple of books that I have not finished in December, so I'm going to move those into January. We will start off with, surprise surprise, Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. I have just barely started this by the time this video goes up, and I promised myself I would finish it in December. A lot of good that did me. So I'm going to finish this one in January. Another one is Helen of Troy by Margaret George. I am a little bit more than halfway through this when I'm filming this video, so it'd be nice if I could finish it before the end of December, but it's the 30th when I film this, so that's not likely going to happen. However, I have the first off, so maybe I'll just sit down and read it. This is about Helen of Troy, and that's about all you need to know, because her story is fairly famous. It's a good book so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing it, but I'd kind of forgotten that I started it in November, and so I just picked it up when I flew to Colorado for Christmas and got a lot done. And the last one that I'm still currently reading is The Overstory, which is jacketless because I'm reading it. This is about trees, as I've mentioned before. I found it from Sophie from Portal in the Pages, whose channel I will link down below. This book is about trees. It is a fiction, and it follows trees through the eyes of people, but various people, and it's also about various different types of trees. It's fascinating, and it made my most thought-provoking books of the year list. Otherwise, I don't really know what I want to read. I really want to read fantasy. I also want to read nonfiction. I want to read historical fiction. So who knows what I'm gonna read. At this point, I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'll finish this trilogy, Closer to Home, by reading Closer to the Heart and Closer to the Chest by Mercedes Lackey. I've been craving some Mercedes Lackey, so I'm thinking that might be a good idea. I also would love to get to Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, but as you saw the size of those books, that might not be a great idea. However, I am not traveling anymore, so I have time to read. I also really want to read Way of Kings and The Poppy War. I want to read the Grisha trilogy because King of Scars comes out, and apparently you follow a character from there, so I can't very well read that before I read those. I have 3 different books on pre-order. I have one coming on the 3rd, which is Evermore, the sequel to Everless by Sarah Holland, and I want to read that one in January. I don't remember the other ones. Ooh, Girl King. Don't ask me who it's by, but I have that one on pre-order that's coming the 8th, and I think I have one more in January and one in February. So between all of those, and then I've got a whole shelf of nonfiction over here. I want to read the Bloody Jack series. I want to read some by Wilbur Smith. I would love to read something about Elizabeth, but to be honest, I don't know how many of these I'm going to get to. So at the very least, I will finish the 3 that I have started, and hopefully get to at least one other book, but I don't know which other book, so it'll be a surprise in my January wrap-up. It's great fun. Anyway, this is my rather scatterbrained January TBR. I hope you enjoyed. Welcome to 2019, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.